Hey everyone! First of all, a great, happy first day of the year. Hope your day's been really good. Actually, I kind of spent the whole day in sleep because I've been so busy celebrating the night before. It was so fun watching the new year. I sometimes forget what it's like. Well, started my new year. Return to work, maybe, tomorrow, depending on the foot. But I'm happy. Happy to start the new year on a good note. And talking of good notes, this is something that I want to start doing. I want to try and read a bedtime story every single day. Now, some of them might be late, some of them might be early. My aim is to try and aim for a bedtime story at about 9 o'clock, in theory. Due to the kind of life that I live, there may be days when it will be later, sometimes even earlier, to contradict my own days. After all, I have to do this in my own free time. And as point of call, you'll notice this film is up at about 10 o'clock, because I've only just woken up again. But tomorrow, 9 o'clock, every day. Fingers crossed. Maybe early, maybe later, but certainly will be on every single day, unless YouTube complains. So shall we start with the first one? Now, each story is going to be a Disney-based story, and it is based on a 365-day book that I bought. So there will be a couple of copyright issues. But the reason I do this is because I want to spread how much a story means to me. When I was a kid, one of the greatest things was to be able to have a book read to me every single night. So I want you to share some of the books based on the Disney classics that I grew up with when I was a little girl. Starting with today's. Today is a 101 Dalmatians classic book. And it's called New Year's Day. It was the first day of the new year, and Pongo and Perdita were out for a walk with their pets, Roger and Anita. Perdita sighed happily. Oh, Pongo, what a wonderful year we've just had. We found each other, and now we have 15 puppies to be thankful for. Yes, darling. And think of all we have to look forward to this year, Pongo said. Can you believe the puppies stayed up until midnight last night to ring in the new year? Perdita asked. And they were still awake when we left. Oh, I do hope they don't tire out poor Nanny. Yes, that was quite a party we had last night, Pongo agreed. Lucky would have spent the whole night watching television if we had allowed him to. I have never met a dog who liked to watch so much television. Perhaps we should be getting home now, said Perdita. I suppose we should, said Pongo, but I'm sure Nanny has been taking good care of them. Pongo and Perdita gently pulled on their leads to let Roger and Anita know that it was time to go home. Nanny, puppies, we're home, called Roger, as he and Anita took off their boots, and Pongo and Perdita brushed off their paws on the mat of the hall. But no one answered. Pongo! Exclaimed Perdita, her panic rising. Where are the puppies? Pongo raced up the stairs and began searching the rooms, one by one. Perdita went to check the kitchen. Pongo hurried into the sitting room to rejoin Perdita, who was on the brink of tears. Oh, Pongo, she cried. Where can... Hush, darling, said Pongo. His ears pricked up instantly. The two dogs fell silent. Then they both heard it. A tiny snore. Coming from the direction of the couch. There, nestled among the cushions, were the puppies, squashed together, sound asleep. I found Nanny, Roger called. She fell asleep in her chair. Perdita was busy counting the missleeping puppies. 12, 13, 14. Oh, Pongo, one of the puppies isn't here. But Pongo had trotted into the next room. Here he is, darling, he said. It's Lucky, of course. He's watching the New Year's Day celebration on TV. Imagine having all those puppies and knowing exactly where each one is at that given moment. I wonder how everyone celebrated their New Year this year. And I hope you all have a fantastic year this year. Well, I better go. It's getting late. And it's getting tiring. And I've got some more celebrating to do. So until we meet again, have a fantastic, happy New Year's Day. And I'll see you tomorrow.